Hey guys, welcome back to our lesson for today. And today is October 30th, and we will be learning about pi읍, right? So first we will be doing the pi읍 받침, and then I'll introduce how to write pi읍, and then we will do some practices. So first, how to write pi읍. So pi읍, when you write it, you have to first go um, so from left to right on the top, like this, and then from the left you have to go down, and then another time on the right side down, and then lastly you have to finish it off on the bottom from left to right. So let's try it again with a different color. So from the top, left to right, then the left side down, and then the right side down, and then from the bottom, left to right. Now we will go over some vocabulary. So first up is 깊다, which means it's deep, right? As you can see, there are like two kids playing in a pool over here, and it's saying that the water is deep. So 깊다. And then 깊이, it's the depth, like how deep it is, right? So this is a picture of, like, let's say an ocean, and then it's saying how deep the water is. And then 높다, it's saying high, it's high, so, or it's tall, right? And for example, there's a tree, and then there's like a sort of like a ruler or measuring that you could see how tall the tree is. And then 높이, it means height, or, well, yeah, it means height. So there's like a cube where you can see how high the cube is. And then 눈앞, it means in front of one's eye, right? And there's a picture of like a person right here, and then their hair is covering their like eye, so it's like right in front of their eyes. And then there's 늪, which means swamp. And then there's 덮개, it's cover. As you can see, there's like a cover for the food. And then 덮다, it means to cover or to close. But make sure that there's a pi읍 in 더, right? 덮. So you don't mix it up with 덥다, like it's hot. So to cover, like this person is covering something, and then oh wait, no, this person is closing something, and then this person is covering themselves with like a blanket. And then there is 무릎, which is a knee, right? This person's knee is right here. And then 숲, forest, and then there's like a forest picture. And then 안가품, right? 안가품, retaliation. That's a very hard word, right? Well, it's basically to like go against something, right? Retaliate. And then there's 앞, which means front, as this apple is in front of this box. So now let's do some writing practice. And as you can see, the pi읍 받침, like the pi읍 sound, is sort of like piup, right? But it's sort of like, instead of a B, it's kind of like a P, right? But in some cases, it does sound like the piup 받침. So let's try writing some words that have piup in it. There's P, right? There's P. And then there's Pa. And then there's Podo. And then another Podo. Okay. And then there's Puma. Do you guys know what a Puma is? Do you guys know what a Puma is? So basically a Puma is a puma. Well, it's in Korean, right? You know, like the big cat, the one that's like a black puma or black panther. Those are pumas, okay? In Korean is puma. And then there's piano. 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 Okay. And then there's pada. Means to dig, right? Okay. And then there's pudger. Pudger is what it sounds like. It's a puzzle, right? Okay. And then there's pihada. Do you guys know what pihada means? So pihada, it kind of sounds like pihe, right? And pihe means avoid. And then pihada is to avoid, or I am avoiding, right? So these following practices can be found within your packets over here. So try to look for them. You can pause the video and try to look for them. And then now let's try to do some of these exercises. Okay, so for the first word is 나뭇잎, right? So E plus 피읍 equals 잎, 나무잎. So 거 plus 피읍 is 컵, right? 르 plus 피읍 equals 릅. And then 여 plus 피읍 equals 엽. Well, yup is something new, right? So it's like, it means the side, like 옆에, right? And in this case, it's 옆구리, which is like our hip, like the side of our body. So let's write these again. E plus 피읍 equals 잎. 거 plus 피읍 equals 거. 르 plus 피읍 equals 릅. And then 여 plus 피읍 equals 엽. Now let's try to puzzle these together. It's very similar like our previous exercise. Okay, 지 plus 피읍 equals 집, right? And in this case, let's go to 옆구리. Well, 옆구리 is already something we went over, right? So 옆구리. 르 plus 피읍 equals 릅. And then 이 plus 피읍 equals 입. Right? 거 plus 피읍 equals 컵. And then in this word, in soup, there are three parts, right? There's the top part, which is the consonant, and then there's the vowel, which is the second part. And then there is pi읍, the thing that we're learning today. Right? So let's add 시옷, 우, and then pi읍. And then that's how you get soup, right? And then there's another, example. 이, and then 이응, 이, and then pi읍, right? So 이 plus pi읍 equals 입. So now let's try this exercise. Right? 수, soup. Can you find, so in this example, can you find which word has 입? Yep. The second one for the green leaf, and then the first one for the yellow leaf. There's 단, 풍, 잎, and then 나, 무, 잎, right? And then try to see which ones don't have the pi읍 받침. And we will circle that with a purple color. Yep, it's the last one for the green leaves, and then these two, the third one and the fourth one for the yellow leaves. And then the rest, they all have the pi읍 받침, right? Great job. Now let's do this activity. What we're gonna do here is try to find each word that has the pi읍 받침, and then we will try to color them in with green. Okay. So let's see. Let's start from the top. There's a word here. It's 짐, right? Does this word have pi읍 받침? Nope, it doesn't. Does 컵 have 받침 of pi읍? Nope, it has the pi읍 받침. Does 릅 have the pi읍 받침? Nope. What about 릅 over here? Yes, it does. It has a pi읍 받침, so we're going to color that in. Okay. What about keep over here? Yup, it has a pi읍 받침, so we're going to color that in. Okay. What is next? What is next? 름 over here. 름. Does this have a 피읍 받침? Nope, it has a 미음, right? What about 집 over here? Does that have it? Yes, it does. So we're gonna color that in. Okay, good. And then let's try to see 임. Nope, that does not have the 피읍 받침. What about 짐? Oh, we already did that, right? And 릅. Oh, we already did that too. And then cup, we already did. 집, we already did. 임, we already did. Up. Up doesn't have it too. And this is another 집, right? So these all the ones that are inside these shape are they have the 피읍 받침. So let's color all of them in, right? And then 릅. Do you guys know what shape this made? So the shape that was made here was a 나뭇잎. Great job. So thank you guys for coming here today to learn about the 피읍 받침. Next week we will learn about the 시옷 받침. Okay, so parents, for those kids or for your kids who did that the lesson and watch the video, please give them 2 stickers on their sheet. And thank you for listening today. Bye, see you next week.